Hi everyone, welcome to my 2023 Sandhill Crane Photography Trip. Back out here in central Nebraska to photograph the Sandhill Cranes for the next 4 days. I got out here about noon today. It was really cool and cloudy, so I got off the highway at Grand Island and I took gravel roads all the way across the whole stretch out to Kearney, just kind of seeing where the cranes were, seeing how many there were. And the good thing is there are cranes everywhere. It might be the most cranes I've ever seen out here. They're in every field. They're flying in big flocks in the sky. There's just a ton of cranes out here right now, which is awesome. The other good news is that the weather has cleared up. The clouds have moved out, so hoping for a good sunset tonight. The weather for the whole weekend is kind of looking a little iffy. There might be some good days, some bad days. We'll see how that kind of goes. You never know with the weather. Of course, it's central Nebraska and it's March, so it's windy. That's the reason I'm sitting in here in the car talking to you and not out with a nice scenic background behind me. So in here, trying to avoid the wind so you can hear me a little better. Something a little different on this year's trip. I rented a Canon 800mm lens. I rented a 1.4x teleconverter, and I also rented a 2x teleconverter. From what I've seen so far, that's going to take a little bit to get used to. There's just a little bit of quirks I need to figure out, work out, and know what to do with them. So it's going to be fun playing with these. Hopefully this will let me get even closer to the birds without actually being physically closer to them. So kind of looking forward to see what I get with these. But for now, it's time to kind of cruise. It's about 5 o'clock, time to decide where I'm going to shoot from this evening. Hoping to get close to the river, maybe not on the river, but get close to the river and get the birds coming in for the evening. I'd like to get some nice birds in flight. There are still some clouds to the east that hopefully will turn colors as we get close to sunset, and there's also a new crescent moon that should be setting shortly after sunset. So I got a couple options I want to check out, but for now it's a matter of just kind of getting a nice clean spot where I can see in both directions. So gonna hit the road and see what I find. All right, it's been about an hour since the last time I talked to you. I kind of just circled around the area here, and I ended up back in the same area where basically come to every time I'm out here. But the nice thing about this spot I really like is it's wide open to the east and west. There's a ton of birds. They're everywhere. Only about a mile to the river to the north. And then if all else fails, there's 2 river access points. One about 1.5 miles to the west and about 2 miles, 3 miles to the east. So there's a lot of options here. So for now, I'm just kind of trying to get some shots of the birds flying. Also trying to get some videos of the birds flying. I don't have too many of those in my crane videos in the past. So I would like to get some of the birds dancing also, but right now I can't get anywhere close to the ones that are dancing. I've got some great pictures earlier of them dancing, but right now I just can't get close. So I'm gonna hang out here, see what happens with the sunset, and then just kind of play it by ear. The wind's dying down a little bit. It's still a really nice night out here, really nice day. So really looking forward to this evening. Can't wait to see what happens at sunset. I'm still pretty hopeful that it's clear to the west and there's a few clouds to the south and the east. So maybe we'll get some nice color, but gonna have to wait and see what happens when we get a little closer to sunset. All right, so right at sunset here, you can see it just touching down over there on the horizon. The cranes are coming in from every direction right now. Just an awesome sight. So I'm gonna stop talking to you, take some more pictures, and enjoy this last few minutes. All right, the sun is set and the colors have faded from the clouds, but there's still a ton of birds. I might be able to take a little more video, but I think the photos are going to be about done for today. All in all, I think I got some good stuff. They were a little bit far out, but every once in a while you get a group that would fly right in front of the clouds. So I think you'll see from this video there was a lot going on. They got a lot of good video, I think. Actually, since my first recording of this afternoon through now, I think I got a lot of cool crane videos to kind of go as B-roll in this video. So we'll see when it all comes together at home. But all in all, great day. I hope the next 3 days are this good. I hope the sunlight and the weather cooperate for the next 3 days. But all in all, awesome day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.